Hey YouTube, it's Lindsay and this is my 17-week pregnancy update. Today is June 27th, 2011 and I am 17 weeks and 2 days today. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a new blog. I've talked about my other blog, which is lageorgiapaperie.com, but I have a new one. I'm kind of breaking off into two, so I'm going to have both. La Georgia Paperie is going to be just crafting, which is what the original intent was, and then my new one is theaccidentalwallflower.com, and that's going to be like everything else, like personal life and baby stuff and all that fun stuff. So check out both. I'll put a link to both of them down below so you can check it out. But I am going to keep the same YouTube, so you don't have to go and find the Accidental Wallflower YouTube or anything. I just thought it would be easier just to keep it all together on one channel. Symptoms this week been really easy, which has been such a blessing. I'm so glad. I had some minor uterine abdominal pains this week, but nothing major. I think some of it was like stretching pains and maybe a couple of Braxton Hicks, but pretty light ones. I've been drinking a lot of water this week, so I think that's probably why they haven't been too bad. Nothing like that first day that I got them. What was it, like almost 2 weeks ago now? Something like that. Oh, those were just awful because they were painful, and everything I've read said that they shouldn't be painful. So, but thankfully those have gone by the wayside for now. I'm sure they will be back. I'm peeing all the time, and I've said that in the past couple of videos, but it's just getting worse and worse and worse. In the past like 3 hours, I've gone like 4 times, and yeah. And oh, I'm so hungry all the time too, so my appetite is in full force now. The other night, oh gosh, what was it, like Thursday night or something, I went to sleep, and as soon as I laid down, I realized I was hungry, and I was so hungry I could not fall asleep. Now, I've gone to sleep hungry before plenty of times, and I've been able to sleep and, you know, whatever, and I'll just eat in the morning. Not anymore, apparently. I have to eat something right before I go to bed, otherwise I just can't sleep. So I got up and I had some puppy chow, and I was good to go after that. So I've just kind of been having a little something every night before I go to bed to make sure that I can fall asleep. And then if you have checked out my new blog, theaccidentalwallflower.com, link below, you might have seen my post on pregnancy perks. You know, we all talk about how awful most of the symptoms of pregnancy are, like, you know, morning sickness, back pain, insomnia, you know, the list goes on and on. You guys all know this, I'm sure. But there are a couple of pregnancy perks, and I have experienced some of them, and I'm like in love with them. My hair is the first one. Like, I don't think it's growing like extremely fast, like any faster really than it has before, but it's just so full of volume these days. I don't have to do much to it to get it like bigger, like how I like it. So that's been really exciting. And then as you can see, these are my real nails. My nails are freaking long. Look at this guy, okay? That is like a freaking claw. I'm just kind of curious to see how long I can go before it breaks. And this hand is the exact same. So, yeah. Super long. Oh, and if you're wondering, this is Short's Story by OPI. I think I might change it this week, or tonight. This week, obviously. But this tonight, because it's not chipping. I've had this on for over a week, and it's not chipped, but I'm just kind of getting sick of it, so there's something on that nail, though. I don't know what that is. Sorry. But yeah, super long. Love it. But probably my favorite perk that I've had so far is my clear skin. I've always had acne-prone skin, and in that post that I wrote about it, like right before I got pregnant, my skin looked the same as it did in high school. I use Bare Minerals makeup, and that does a really good job of covering it, but of, you know, covering up all the flaws and stuff, but still, you know, of course everyone wants to have clear skin, and I have it now. And when I went to the dermatologist a couple weeks ago, my dermatologist even commented, he's like, wow, your skin looks really good. And I've seen this dermatologist since I was in 8th grade, so he knows that I've had skin issues for a long time. So I was like, yeah, it does. Thanks. So as far as symptoms go, really that's all I've got for this week, but have a few other things to talk about. One really exciting thing came in the mail this week. I ordered our travel system. So I ended up going with the Graco Alano Flip It system, and I got it in the Circa collection pattern, and it's like a light Tiffany blue color with gray, and it's kind of like polka dots and stuff like that. Really cute. I like it. Very gender neutral, I thought. And the car seat you can use up to 22 pounds. They do have some on the market that you can use up to 29 pounds, but everything I've read, people don't use them when people don't carry them around when your baby is that big, so I figured the 22 pound one will be just fine, and many babies outgrow the length, which I think is 29 inches, faster than they grow out the weight, so I'm not concerned about that, but our stroller that came with it, you can actually use up to 50 pounds as opposed to most systems you can only go up to 40 pounds. So when our baby is 50 pounds, who knows how old they'll be, and they probably won't need it by that point, but just in case we have a real chubster on our hands, that might come in handy sometime. And then I got a question last week from Pretty Kitty. I think that was her screen name. Yeah, Pretty Kitty. And she asked me about my cat, coincidentally. If you guys watched my video last week, you saw my cat make a little cameo appearance. Her name is Pearl, and she is a Berman cat. I got her right when I graduated from college. She was kind of like a graduation present to myself. And she's 4. Yeah, she just turned 4 years old this past May. But Pretty Kitty asked, how has she kind of been different? Does she act differently when she's around you now because you're pregnant? When I first found out, probably between weeks 8 or 7 or 8 and 12 maybe, she was super cuddly with me, actually. She loved cuddling up on my, kind of if I was laying on my side when I was going to sleep, kind of loved nestling either right up on my back or right up on my stomach. She doesn't do that anymore, so that was kind of a short-lived thing, but really she hasn't acted super different. She hasn't acted super different. So she's just always been very people-oriented. 90% of the time, she is in the same room as either me or my husband. She hates being alone. She's not a lap cat, though. She just needs to be in the same room as you. She wants to know where you are and what you're doing, but she's not overly affectionate, where she'll sit on your lap or anything. She'll just sit on her little space in the same room. We've got in our living room, dining room area here, we've got 3 or 4 different Pearl places, that she'll sit, which is cute. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask me and let me know. If you have any comments, you guys know to leave them below. And I'm going to do my first official belly shot today. That's why I'm in this setup again, kind of. I didn't officially pop, but I noticed this morning totally different than even yesterday. There is definitely something going on here, and I've been kind of depressed all day about it. I'll be quite honest. I was seeing all these women who were everyone on YouTube and on the forums and stuff that are showing their cute baby bumps, and I'm oh, I'm so jealous. I want one so bad. And now that I kind of have one, I still kind of maybe more look like I just ate too many donuts, but I was kind of depressed about it all day. I think maybe when it gets a little bit bigger and a little bit more noticeable as a baby bump, my feelings will change, but right now, I was really kind of depressed about it. But anyways, I will show you guys so you can see. I think it was 2 weeks ago, I showed my non-belly bump, and I really thought it was going to be at least a month, 4 weeks until I showed another one, but it's only been 2. So here it goes. So this is from the front, and this is not a maternity shirt. It kind of looks like it, and that's why I'm wearing it. But I bought it at Old Navy, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, maybe even longer. And I actually have it in teal too, so. So this is from the one side. So this here is all new. It hangs down really far from my pants, as you can see. So yeah, I think maybe this side's even better, you can see. So yeah, this was not here before. I'm not small, but I was never that big. So yeah, things are definitely happening in this area. So yeah, I'm pregnant. Ah! All right, I will talk to you guys next week. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask away or let me know. And don't forget to check out my new blog. Bye.